Hey, Lauren. Hey, can I do some laundry here? My washing machine just broke down.
Yeah, you can, but it's gonna cost you.
What? How much?
No, go ahead.
That's what I thought. What in the world? What's going on here? Oh, nasty. Lauren, you're lucky you have a friend like me. There's clearly a leak in Lauren's washing machine. Now what we're going to do is pull the washing machine out and we're going to take a look at the major water lines that are feeding the washing machine, and we're going to diagnose the problem and go ahead and fix it. So many washing machines fail due to a faulty supply water line. So we're going to look at the water lines behind this washing machine and see what the problem is. So as you can see, we have a bit of a leak on one of the water supply lines. In order to fix this issue, we need to shut off the water supply lines that are feeding these two and then take the supply lines off. I've identified the water line shutoffs are right here, and they're usually a valve of some sort, and you want to turn them off. I have with me an adjustable wrench that you're going to need in order to take off the water supply lines. So the first thing you want to do is set a depth for your adjustable wrench to make sure you have just about the diameter you need to take off this supply line. And these supply lines are very much like your normal garden hose, the way they connect to the washer. Same thing with the other water line. You're going to have a little bit of water come out, but we shut the water off, so there should be no water flowing out of these supply lines. I'll try it again. You can try to do both. And we're going to do the same thing where they meet up with the water line at the wall. So we've taken off the two water supply lines for the washer, and now we're going to replace them with new washing supply lines. So there are a couple options out there. These are the steel braided washing lines, and they're very high quality. And there's also the standard rubber hoses, which also are good quality as well, but these ones you may need to replace a little more often than the steel braided. So the first thing you want to identify is your hot water supply and your cold water supply. So as you can see here, we got the letter C for cold, and on my steel braided line, I have blue indicating that this is a cold water line. So you're going to take one end and you're going to thread it onto the cold water supply. You're going to hand tighten it for now. You want to make sure that it threads on nice. You don't want to cross thread, which could damage the plastic threads. And then you want to just give it a couple turns. You don't have to go super tight. The next step is you want to identify which lines are cold and hot. So this is my cold water line, so then I take my cold water line and I just do the same exact thing here. And again, I want to hand tighten it as much as I can. Same thing with the other one. Once you have that, take your adjustable pliers and just give it a few turns. And then once that's ready, I'm going to turn on my water lines, and as you can hear, water comes shooting through the lines into my new hoses and into the washing machine. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to run a load through the washer just to make sure that there's no leaks in the lines that I just put in. So for the ones leading to the washer, I do not see any leaks. And over here, I also see no leaks. So you're going to want to make sure that nothing pops up. So keep an eye on them for an hour or so, and if you don't see any active leaks, then you've done a good job. And again, you're going to want to make sure that over time you check those every once in a while to make sure they're not leaking. So there are some jobs around the house that we could fix regarding plumbing, but for other plumbing issues, make sure you have a local plumber that you know that is certified, because there are some jobs as tenants or homeowners that we shouldn't be doing, as water can cause a lot of damage to the homes. Hey Lauren, did you know your washing machine's leaking?
Well, yeah, didn't you see all the towels?
And smelled them.
Well,
just because you're deadly doesn't mean your house has to be.
And action.
Hey Lauren,
Oh, hey, Danny.
Hey, can I do a load of laundry here? My washing machine just broke down.
I think that was really
Busted.
emotional.
Hey, Lauren. Hey, can I do something?
No, his answering did. Yeah, I don't want you answering because it just sounded too cheesy.
Yeah.
Hey man. Hey dude. How you doing?